Hi, this is Farhan and welcome back to another video. It's officially been 10 months since the start of the bear market. Now, although we are currently in a bear market, it seems that we might have hit the bottom of this bear cycle somewhere around last month because the prices of various cryptocurrencies, they have started improving, and it seems we are in the right trajectory, moving and heading towards a bull market. Now, there is one group of individuals who really want to see this bull market out of every other group of investors out there, and that is the folks who have invested in XRP. The reason being that in the previous bull run, which was basically last year, a lot of top cryptos performed exceptionally well, except the folks who have invested in XRP. They might know that there weren't those group of individuals which got absolutely amazing returns. Now, although XRP price did touch almost $2, but it was nowhere near its all-time high of around $3.8. Now we have a very strong indication that this coming bull run XRP might perform exceptionally well, and that is thanks to a settlement within this lawsuit. Basically, now we have some of the strongest evidence, strongest case that Ripple might actually be willing to settle with the SEC. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about this and some other very interesting information. So let's dive in. You see, we have been talking about a settlement, a Ripple lawsuit, a settlement for what it seems like almost every month, but nothing has come to fruition. And the reason why there are talks and rumors of a settlement is because more than 95% of the cases, such as Ripple ones, they actually get settled before going all the way through. So people see the Ripple lawsuit being like seeing it has no exception to it. It should get also settled. And in fact, we have heard directly from the Ripple CEO that they actually did approach the SEC for settlement, but unfortunately that did not happen. And the reason, well, it seems that none of them could come to terms. But today we have the former Comptroller of the currency and also the former Binance US CEO. During an interview, he was asked related to this Ripple lawsuit. So let's take a look at this and see what he exactly had to say.
Speaking of Ripple, you worked at Coinbase, you worked in the government, albeit for under a year. So tell us, is XRP a security, yes or no?
Well, these are complicated questions and matters of pending litigation, so who can say? But here's what I would tell you, though, which I think is the most important issue about XRP, and that is there is a difference, okay? There's a difference between the way in which an asset is distributed and the nature of the asset at a given moment in time. And I think the issue in Ripple that gets lost in all of the discussion is whatever happened in the original distribution of XRP tokens, 10 years ago, and whether that was or wasn't an unregistered securities offering, that's what the courts will decide. That's a different question from whether XRP today is a security. And the SEC itself has said that assets can change their nature over time as they achieve utility and as they achieve decentralization. So if I had to make a prediction, I'll just make a quick prediction, and that is that there is a settlement to be done here somewhere. And the settlement has to do with the distribution of the tokens so that existing token holders can continue to trade them and find value in them the way that they do.
So what he's saying here is actually very true. In fact, that infamous speech of William Hinman, former finance director, he basically did say that a currency can start as a security but eventually can shift its shape and become a non-security, and the same thing can happen to XRP. In fact, one of the biggest evidence we have seen even right now is that Ripple is able to sell XRP. They have not been banned from doing that, and that gives us some of the strongest evidence that, hey, if we are coming towards an end of this lawsuit and some of the terms, Ripple will still be able to sell XRP, and XRP might not actually be a security in its current form. And that would be an absolutely massive win for XRP, because at the end of the day, Ripple really wants XRP to not be considered a security. Now, there's one important thing I would like to add here. Now, even though we have been hearing about the talks of a settlement between Ripple and the SEC almost every month and nothing has come to fruition, and from what we're seeing, if you're keeping up with the news of the Ripple versus the SEC, it seemed like there might not be any settlement because they are going at each other. But having said all of this, I do want to remind you, my subscribers especially, I've talked about in the past as well, that the chance of a settlement, it is very unlikely from what we're seeing so far. But having said this, if there is going to be a settlement, that announcement can come at any time. There is no procedure to be followed here. So if Ripple and the SEC, they are going to settle, it can happen at any time. Now, even though getting a settlement right now would be absolutely amazing, but if that settlement is in favor of a Ripple, basically XRP being considered non-security, that would be an absolutely massive win for a lot of XRP investors out there. So for those folks out there who are into this and want to know all the up-to-date information related to this, well guys, subscribe to my channel because I will be bringing all the latest info. Now, keeping up with some good news, Binance has announced the support for DeFi staking for XRP, which is definitely great news for those folks who use Binance as their major crypto platform. Binance mentions that the support for digital asset XRP is coming and the duration is flexible, but the thing that I'm kind of slightly disappointed is the amount, which is only 50 XRP, and the annualized interest rate is 1.39%. So although this is definitely a good start, and I'm hoping that Binance does increase the amount of XRP you can stake from current 50 to a much higher number. But do keep in mind that this is different from the ones that they already provide, and that is their flexible savings, but it has a lower interest rate of around 0.45%. But they also have another feature called high yield, and in the high yield, if you guys are interested in that, you can earn up to 2.35%. But keep in mind that these are slightly riskier because you are providing liquidity for these chains. Now, if you guys are interested in knowing all of these details on how you can make money and related to all things Binance, I will be making a dedicated series on how you can basically be making money within the world of crypto. So make sure that you are subscribed for that. We have another big update from Ripple, and that is Ripple has announced they are partnering with a major bank in Brazil for cross-border payments. These cross-border payments are between Brazil and Mexico, but the really big thing here is that these financial institutions are going to be using the ODL platform, the on-demand liquidity platform that actually uses XRP, which is an absolutely big deal because these ODL platforms are the platforms that are going to truly propel XRP to the next level. As we have it here, Travelex is the first bank in Latin America to use ODL, Ripple said, adding that the bank was also the first one registered and approved by the Brazilian central bank to operate in foreign exchange. So this is definitely another really big update coming from Ripple, and especially this is the first time they are moving in Latin America for cross-border payments, and eventually they have mentioned that they are going to be shifting even further between Brazil and the United States, which would be an absolutely big deal. So a lot of exciting things coming ahead for XRP, not just for XRP, but the entire world of crypto, and also particularly to my channel. If you've been following me for quite some time, you might know that I am going to be releasing very important, very crucial videos for a lot of folks out there, and that is related to basically tutorials and how-tos within the world of crypto. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you're subscribed for that. Anyway guys, this was the video for today. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. I do love reading all your comments. I pretty much read all the comments, even though I might not be able to reply to them, but I do pretty much read all of them. As always, thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time.